It's Zoe and I here for our weekly update. Zoe doesn't like to be held, so we'll let her down. Are you going to be the princess of the desk today? And rub up against the camera? Huh? Yep, there you go. All right. Here you go, sweet pea. Anyway, how has everybody's stitching week been? Mine's been busy. Busy. I didn't get a lot of stitching in. I got a lot of sewing in just because I was trying to get stuff done for that little thing we're doing. Let's start off with the progress report. I did manage to work on 3 things, so I'm just going to pull them out of my little project bags and show them off. So this first one is the Dimensions kit, Be a Light Unto the World. There we go. And I work on this when I'm sitting in the ticket booth being emergency backup. Oh, we need my cardboard. Emergency backup IT support in case something goes wrong with the printers or whatnot. So I got quite a bit done while waiting for the tickets to be sold and the game to start. That is one mason jar nearly complete. I just have, I think it's a bright green and another sort of turquoise blue that's going in down there around the candle. My little pansy minder from Brenda's Minders and More. So that is the ticket booth project. So that's coming along really nicely. I won't work on that for, I think it's 3 weeks before we have another home football game. Oh, I tell you what, that game, we went into double overtime, and it's a miracle that our team, that the team pulled it off. They just couldn't stop the defense of the other team. Eventually they did, but not nearly enough. Anyway, it was a crazy game. Woo! All right. So the second thing that I have been working on is this adorable little RTO Kit, Wonderful Walk. It's eventually going to go in the in the playroom, I hope, for my 2 super cute little nieces. And I have been working on this during my lunch break at work. Let's unfold this just a little bit so you can get a little bit better idea of what we're doing. There we go. So my dragon, he is just really adorable. I'm working here. I just need to sort of get his belly all stitched in and finish up the details in his feet. And then I will be on to Little Miss Princess, who is out on a walk. So that's coming along really nicely. And take that to work and continue to stitch on it diligently during my lunch break. I really love that I get a lunch break that's long enough to put a few stitches in here and there. All right, that is tucked away, safe from kitty fur. Nothing's ever truly safe from kitty fur, is it? Let's see, that goes here. And then the last thing I worked on is actually a new start for this week. I just, on Thursday, I had been working away on some of my other projects of stuff that I need to get done for the thing that we're doing. So I had a break and decided that on Thursday night I started Pansy, one of the Spring Garden Pixie Flower Collection girls. Anyway, so I started on her, and I am working on her on a 32 count, which way's up? 32 count linen by Fabrics by LJ, and it's just a lovely sort of mottled light green with the hints of blue. Anyway, so I worked on her a little bit on Thursday, and then I worked on her almost all day Sunday. And so there we are. I had to frog some out. I did a lot of this dark, and I came down here with another color, And after I'd gone all the way down here with 2 colors, I realized that I had 2 stitches out of place. So I had to pull all of this back and all of that back to fix it. So there is my start on her. She is looking really quite lovely. I'm just working with 3 colors so far. I haven't gone through my the DMC collection back there to pull all the flosses that I need. I just kind of look at the pattern and say, oh well, I'm going to be stitching in this little area, and so I need thus and such a color, and then I go pull it out and work on it a while, and then I need another one, so I go get another one. I have no idea if I have all the flosses necessary for this project. Who knows? Who knows? So anyway, so there is my the cross stitching that I managed to get done this week. So the rest of it is a lot of sewing silliness. You guys, I spent all day Monday and Tuesday cutting out the little orc containers. If you were in Stitch Mania, you saw a couple of different pictures. So I got all the orc containers cut out, and the Halloween ones, I am so happy to announce that they are done. I got all the buttons sewn on. Let's see, some of them have the same color buttons all the way around. This one has purple all the way around. And this one I was funky, and there's a yellow button. I'm going the wrong way. A yellow button, a green button, a purple button. I went random with the buttons. So these are all done. Yay, completely. I'm so excited. And so then I started on the next pack, which is going to be a bunch of triangle pouches. I didn't get completely done with them, but I got them cut out. I got the first side of the zipper all sewn in, and the second side sewn in, but I need to do the trim sew right along here. Do the trim sew and turn them back inside out, and then sew up the edges. So there's 3 of those. There's 5 total, but 3 of those. So I've been working like a crazy person on those. And then on Saturday, I started working on, I did some footage for just a tutorial on how I do my project bags. And so I used a couple of the fabrics. So here's one that is going to be for the thing that we're working on that's happening. And then here's the other one for the thing that's happening. So I kind of filmed as I went along with those, and I have to say I'm not terribly happy with the footage that I got, so I'm trying to rethink that and figure out how I want to do it again. For those of you who are clever enough and know enough sewing and you know, just the basics, and you can see basically what I'm doing. If you've got layer cake squares, there is my math for figuring out how big a project bag will be by using layer cake squares. So that's going to be a nice, well, that's just for the outside, so then you have to figure out how big your lining's going to be, and this and that and the other, and so I need to pin those and go ahead and machine quilt them because I use a batting. I don't use a fusible product. I suppose if I used a fusible product, then I wouldn't have to do the machine quilting, but the machine quilting does it just adds a lovely element to that. But anyway, babbling. So that takes care of my cross stitch and my sewing. So next up, of course, are the Stashquisitions. I got something in the mail, I think it was a week ago. I recorded a little snippet when that opened up, and so let's insert that little snippet now. Hi guys, happy Saturday. Just a couple of quick things that I'm kind of excited about that I wanted to share with you. The first is I got this back from the Framers, By the Pattern, By the Dream. Yay! And I picked, it's a white frame. It's showing up just a little oh, grayish ivory in color in the view monitor. And you can see from the reflection, you can see the reflection of my little monitor. It goes to infinity. You see yourself and then yourself and then yourself. Don't get trapped between the mirrors. Ah! Anyway, hand built by the company that I go to here in Springville. They do a really nice job. They pin, they don't lace, they pin and do some spacers in between the stitching and the glass because I didn't have it framed. But here is by the pattern, by the dream, and I'm excited because the white frame will go really quite nicely against the lavender, lilac, pinky purple walls that I have. So something for my craft room. And today I went up to IKEA and I picked up this wonderful memo board. It is metal. It has a little bit of a lace punch out detailing on it. And this is going to be for needle minders. I got 2 of them, so I think I'm going to hang these on the wall. These are also really nice and white. They're, what are they, 15 by 20? Something like that. A really nice, decent size. I'm excited! I got 2. Because 1 is never enough. So I picked 2 memo boards up. And then these were in the garden area. So I got a little metal cutout. It's a flower pot. You're supposed to put flowers in it. But I was thinking if I sew just a little cushion, because heaven knows I've got enough batting lurking around here, and put in the bottom of this, I could just put my scissors in here, point down, and with the little cushion or batting, it won't hurt the point of my needles at all, or point of my scissors at all. So that's the plan. This will become a stitching accessory to sit next to me and catch my scissors or whatever else. And then the last thing, really quickly, that came in the mail was my order, my fabric of the month from Under the Seas Fabric. And so I'm not going to turn the envelope over because that has my address on it and I didn't put a sticky note on it. Let's see, do we need to take it out? This month, the name is Lapis, and as you can see, it is a beautiful blue. Darker blues and light blues. In the monitor, it looks like it's a little bit more gray than it is in person. It's a really lovely, lovely blue. So there you have it. There's that. Yay! So that is all the random stitchy related stuff that I picked up this weekend. I also got myself a new top. It's purple. It's lovely, among some other things. So, hope you guys are having a good one. Let's go back to that side of the room. Alright, so that was about a week ago, and the past week I haven't ordered a lot of new stuff because I went and spent my fun money budget on new work clothes. So I think I was wearing this beautiful little shirt when I was recording the other thing, and I've got a new beautiful pink cardigan and some nice brown and gray slacks and a couple more sweaters, and I know that's not exciting, but I'm excited! New sweaters, yay! I must be old. I must be old. But anyway, a couple of other things have arrived in the mail. So let's unbox these beautiful things. This is from Brenda's Minders and More. And she found out that I was up to no good, so to speak. And let's see if we can get these open. Open! Ah, yes, yes. And so she said, hey, I have some more pansies. So these are going to be added to the thing that I am up to. Plus she had a couple others that were on clearance, and there's Hope and Dream, which I thought were absolutely adorable. So I was lucky there was only one of each of those, and they get to come home and live with me. And then these are fun. Just a beautiful jeweled with purple jewels. And the evil genius cracks me up. And then she sent me this one as for fun and for free. Thank you so much, Brenda. I wasn't expecting that at all. That's fantastic. So, those are my little minders from Brenda. Oh, I don't know if you can see over my shoulder over here. I should probably take the camera and walk over there and zoom in. But I got a couple of those wonderful little magnet boards from IKEA and hung them on the wall, and there are all my minders. You can see kind of over here. Well, no, not really. Whatever. Anyway, minders over there. So some of these will go live on those, and some of these will get to go live somewhere else. So I'm excited for those. Those are wonderful. Evil genius. Cracks me up. All right. Then the next thing I received was from Fabrics by LJ, and it is the fabric of the month. And this month the fabric is entitled Harvest, and I get my fabric in the 32 count linen dryer sheet. Take that out. It makes me sneeze. And let's have a look at this. It is a beautiful, I would say almost terracotta in color, and really quite nice and mottled. It has a lot of depth and a lot of movement. I think just the right pixie or something, well, of course, I always say just the right pixie is going to look marvelous on this. But that is a really lovely piece of fabric. And so we'll fold that up. So that is the all that I have stashed away this past week. I have a couple of other random purchases. I don't know if they count precisely as stash or not, but I was at Costco because I needed to get me I was after one of their chicken pot pies, and I brought it home and I read the directions, and oh my goodness, it's going to take an hour and a half to cook that sucker. I will have made the video and edited it all together, and we should be halfway through uploading before the pot pie is out of the oven. I'm going to have to gnaw my arm off. I'm going to be so hungry. Whatever. Anyway, I bought me a DVD player. I know, DVD player is so old school. I haven't had a DVD player since my Xbox 360 bit the dust 2 years ago. I know, Red Ring of Death. So excited! Got me a DVD player. I can watch Rurouni Kenshin and Spirited Away and Neon Genesis Evangelion. Yay! And Stitcher Away. So that's exciting. Now the next purchase, it's big, but it wasn't expensive, you know, all things considering. Okay, we'll go back like 2 seconds. I figured out how to subscribe to the British magazines for a reasonable price through digital content, and you know, you get the digital patterns, and since I stitch by paper, it took me a little bit of figuring to figure out how to go from, you know, the digital into something that I could print out, because I like paper, I like being able to mark it up, I like being able to fold it up, I like not having to charge my pattern before I use it, you know, that sort of stuff. I suppose one day I might make the transition to an electronic iPad or tablet type device, but I'm really happy with paper so far. So, that being said, I forked out a whopping $65 and bought me a printer. Yay! It really is a yay. But the pause right there is like, I have no idea where I'm going to set it up. All of my flat surfaces are covered with stuff. The top of the bookshelf is stuff. My desk certainly doesn't have any more room for anything else, considering I've got the monitor and the laptop and the camera and the Echo all cluttered up across here. My sewing table is a sewing table, and if I put the printer on there, well, the cat can't sit on next to it when she likes to sit in the window. I might have to buy another piece of furniture with a flat surface just to put the printer on. I think maybe while I wait for this to render and upload and my pot pie to cook, I might be installing a printer somewhere. I'm excited, guys. It has wireless printing, so as soon as I hook it up, I should be able to print it from both my computers, probably from my phone, whatever. Really, really excited. So that is my my Stashquisitions and all sorts of other random stuff for the week. I think that's everything. It's a short one today, just because I haven't got a lot to ramble on about. No shout outs, unfortunately. I haven't had a lot of time to. I'm almost caught up with everybody on FlossTube, but as I've been scanning the comments on your videos or the sidebar for suggested other videos to watch, I haven't seen any new FlossTubers who I am not subscribed to. So it's usually, I find you when I'm not subscribed to you by looking either in the comments or over in the suggestions. So that is everything. I'm going to, well, I'm probably going to finish installing zippers. I'm going to set up my printer. I'm going to putter around the house and give Miss Princess lots of loves and lots of pats. So, hey, thank you to everybody who subscribes. Thank you to everyone who comments and likes my videos. It really does mean a lot to me. I hope you get a good week of Stitch dream fulfillment. I hope the frog stays far, far away from your house. He's been here already. Hugs and stitches. Bye. As promised, just a wee shot of where I've hung up my two little magnet memo boards from IKEA. Put them on the wall over here next to the monster bookshelf of everything. So that's right there. Pan back, close your eyes, don't get too dizzy. Anyway, right now I'm using the bottom one to attach things that are going to be going out the door here pretty quick. The top one I'm sort of using for stuff of my own, and I have plenty of room to expand. And a couple of magnets holding down the tip of my hoard pennant because it likes to curl, and I don't want it to. And I didn't want to move it when I hung these up, so there you have it. And I found that wonderful corrugated tin K in the Christmas section over at Walmart. They had a whole contingent of letters. I expect they have more letters early in the season, so if you like that, go out and get it. So there you go. Just my little collection of randomness.